Handling compressed gases and gas cylinders. You probably can't find many job areas where oxygen and acetylene cylinders are not on hand for cutting and welding. In many cases, these cylinders aren't properly stored and handled all the time. They are used so often that it's easy to be careless with them. To help prevent accidents, use a cradle or cage when hoisting cylinders with a crane. Close valve and release gas from the regulator before a regulator is removed. Be sure the regulators are removed and valve protection caps are on before moving cylinders and while the cylinders are in storage. Keep cylinders upright and secured at all times. Close the valve on empty cylinders, put on the cap, and mark them MT. Store oxygen cylinders at least 20 feet away from any fuel or gas cylinders, such as acetylene. Do not store propane cylinders inside any building. Do not use cylinders for rollers or supports. Do not tamper with the valves or safety devices. Keep all cylinders, cylinder valves, couplings, regulators, hoses, and apparatuses free of oily or greasy substances. Never crack a fuel gas cylinder valve near sources of ignition. Examine compressed gas cylinders regularly for signs of defects, deep rusting, or leakage. Only use pressure-reducing regulators for the gas and pressures for which they are intended. Open cylinder valves slowly and carefully. When a cylinder wrench is needed on the valve, keep the wrench nearby to turn off the valve quickly if necessary. Use red to identify the acetylene and other fuel gas hose, green for oxygen hose, and black for inert gas and air hose. Only qualified technicians should clean or repair a regulator. Do not tamper with the relief valve or remove it from a regulator. Read MSDSs and train about fuel gases. Never allow oxygen to contact oil, grease, or other flammable substances. Never use oxygen as a substitute for compressed air. Never use oxygen to dust off clothing, in pneumatic tools, or for ventilation.